Hi Capricorns, Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another cool tarot reading. Yeah, we do. We're just so cool over here with the new year, right? Yeah, right. We have new resolutions. So you know what that means. We're going to resolve all of our old problems. It kind of does mean that, right? But it really means kind of goals. Let's see what we got. It does mean correcting things, though. Yeah, it does. So let's see what we got here. In a sense, yeah, we have the lullaby card, Capricorn, and happy birthday, because there's a Capricorn out there who is there is a Capricorn out there whose birthday is today for sure. We have the sea witch, and we have this little kind of witch, and she's kind of a mermaid, yeah, and but they call her the sea witch. Her best friend is this other fish here. She's real cute. Her hair is kind of like this, I don't know, seaweed or something like that. I forget what they call that. But let's look at the lullaby card and the sea witch. The lullaby, maybe somebody wants to sing you a lullaby. Are you tired, Capricorn? And restoration, yeah, restoring and dreams, rhythms, and lullaby. Somebody might be dreaming about you, or you have dreams. Maybe you have dreams for the future, right? You could, if everybody does in January, they do. Even if they don't make resolutions. Yeah, this is why it's important to make those. As dusk arrives, we notice a cello player about to play a lullaby to welcome the sleep we need so dearly. Maybe, yeah, maybe you are tired though, Capricorn. The cycles of day and night, light and dark, orchestrate our natural sleep rhythms. We give so much during the day, night is our time to recover. On his instrument, we can see the moon and the stars. They are the guardians of our dreams tonight. Rest with nature's lullaby. Tomorrow, wake to all the days of your life. Maybe you're dreaming a lot. Maybe you are. We have the sea witch. She's so cute. Let's look at her. She looks like a little baby. She kind of looks like this, little pale little girl. She's very cute. Let's see what we got here. Very sweet looking. And but she's called a witch, so innocence, joy of play, and wonder. Somebody's dreaming about having fun here or being playful. Yeah, this small mermaid is called the Witch of the Sea. Instead of a fishtail, she has a jellyfish on the lower part of her body. I called her a mermaid. Okay, well, not very far apart, right? They're both in the water. Her hair sways behind her like flowing tentacles. She holds a windmill in her hand that propels her forward. How cute is that? She's young and uses the magic of childlike thinking to dance in the waves, marveling at the wonders of life. Somebody, this was talking about restoring something, this lullaby. Maybe somebody wants to restore something with you. Maybe you want to restore something with somebody else. And we have Eva or Eva, right? But let's see about her. And she's kind of a giant flower here. And, she's got way too much clothes on for my tastes, right? She looks very hot and encumbered. We have duplicity, deception, and caution. Wow, look at that. She kind of looks like you can't really trust her, sort of. And out of the jungle steps a woman, half of her body covered with exotic plants. A snake wriggles around her neck. Oh, yeah, wow. The woman presents herself like a sweet fruit to be picked. She offers excitement and novelty, but be careful, her kiss could be as toxic as the bite of a snake. Like a deceitful friend or lover, her unreadable countenance masks her true intention. Wow. Maybe somebody wants to restore something here, said Capricorn. It's possible. But there's somebody who is either shady over here or they were at one time. Because when we see restore with lullaby, right, then maybe they have changed. That could be the case. Yeah, let's see what else we have. And we have the scarab beetle. What's unregarded or discarded holds a secret or a seed of creation. Yeah, you might have left somebody behind over here, Capricorn. You could have, or just kind of dissed them or discarded them. That's possible. But whoever you did that to, or whatever you've done, it could be work as well. There is some type of learning from that and something you can create out of that. And we have the wild boar, and here he is. And yeah, those are fascinating kind of animals. They are. Yeah, and whatever tradition or others expect of you, only to yourself be true. This is somebody who is being, This is about somebody who is going to be true to themselves. They want to create something. They may want to restore something. They might have been shady over here. That's the case. But the Sea Witch is about something playful. So it's possible here that you or somebody wants to restore something that is so playful. They're like, well, that's what I want, right? And of course, who wouldn't want that? And life, life's short. We want to enjoy, and we do want to enjoy, and we do want to have a certain amount of fun, right? Nobody wants a stuffed shirt for a boyfriend or a girlfriend, right? No, I don't, right? For sure. If you want to get a reading with me, said Capricorn, you get a love reading. You can get a synastry or a relationship reading, a career reading, a twin flame. I have past life readings. They're all there. Yeah, very cool. A lot of exciting. I have a new reading called Soul Expressions. It's kind of what everybody needs if they really want to understand themselves, right? Yeah. And at a deep level. Or if you want to understand somebody else at a deep level. Yeah, because I don't need their time of birth. It is an astrology reading, and it is very cool. I did it on myself, and I learned. I go, wow, I kind of maybe thought that about myself, but I wasn't sure. Oh, wow. And there was things in there that really pointed out to me. Let's get right into it. And Capricorn, Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading for you too. Check out the description box and let's get into it. We have the World card and she's naked. The World card ends something, begins something. It's almost like the end of the year and the beginning of the year. Somebody is thinking differently. Yeah, they're like, wow, look what I did, and look what I learned, or look where I was, but it wasn't that good because it doesn't look like it was that good because somebody wants something playful here, or you do. Yeah, and they want to create something good, and they realize it after you left them, or they left you, or maybe if this is your work, you kind of left some work behind. That's a possibility. Wheel of Fortune, the Fool. Wow, sitting in the conditional spot. We have the Three of Pentacles, Justice, and yeah, Page of Wands. That's a new path that somebody wants. Change, a new journey. Let me get on it. We have the Hermit, the Death card. Look how many majors we have. 5 majors. The Queen of Wands is in your reading. The Nine of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Wow, this is a beautiful reading here. And it talks about a passionate new beginning that somebody wants, but they're worried. So I'm not sure what they've done here. They could have, maybe they played with you, Capricorn. Yeah, they could have played with you, played with your mind, or just kind of jerking you around, something like that. That could be what's in this reading. And now but somebody's being true to themselves. They're like, I want what I want, right? So here we have the Wheel of Fortune, and that is in this reading. It's about understanding what is fated in your life. That's what it's about. It can also be taking a chance here. The Fool's next to it. The Fool is about, hey, I'm going to take a chance on a new life, right? Yeah, I'm going to step into my power, and you know what? um, all is well, and hopefully things will go well. But the Fool knows that things may not work out, the Fool knows that. So, but it sits in the challenge as well. So, kind of crossing energy. So that's even more reason to believe that somebody is like, well, I'm going to try. I really want to create something good here, and could be love, because we have the Ace of Wands, and this is about passion or inspiration, either one. We don't have a lot of cups here. In fact, we don't have a cup reading, a cup card. No, we don't. So that means you can't drink anymore, Capricorn, right? Mm-hmm. And let's get a card. The Three of Pentacles, it's why it's all happening. That is to manifest or to collaborate. Yeah. And we have Justice. It's sitting external to you. That's somebody's wisdom in this reading, because either they're coming back or they just see that whatever they've done, or you see whatever you've done, is now you're seeing something. You're like, oh, okay, I didn't do that right, or something like that. Or I left it behind and now I can recreate it. That could be the case. And the Two of Swords is reversed with it. Okay, this is like So somebody made a decision here because the Two of Swords is like at a stalemate, kind of, right? I mean, it's a few things, but it looks like somebody, did that. And so they made a decision and they made it from wisdom. Yeah, decision, justice can be a decision, right? She's in court, right? That's what she is, deciding on people's fate. That's what she's doing, right? And try not to go, right? Yeah, try not to go. And Page of Wands is a mindset. We'll get a card. It's with the King of Pentacles. There you are, Capricorn. You might want a new path here. You could. Um, Maybe it has to do with health. We have the Virgo card here. I know that he is, looking on in self-discovery, but Virgo is about health, and you are on a new path over here. It could be the health of a relationship too, but it could just be your health. And there could be a Virgo here, right? We have the King of Pentacles. In the concern is the Death card. All right, that's a transformation. That's change. It is definitely. And we have here something could really end though. Like something could really, really, hit the skids here. It could. We have we have this Queen of Wands. It's showing up with the Knight of Pentacles reverse. So that may be you, Capricorn. That's not really clear. Yeah, very interesting. But that could be a Virgo, maybe, or a Taurus. It doesn't really matter. And we have with it, let's see what else we have with it. We have the Knight of Cups reversed. Look at that. Wow. So Knight of Cups reversed is somebody's afraid here, could be, or maybe they lied because we have Eva or Eva, however you like to hear it, right? Yeah. Depends, right? But it doesn't really matter. Because, and that is little Yvette. Very interesting. And yeah, somebody might have lied here because of Eva, because she's about deception. Yeah. And somebody might have lied to themselves. I feel like that's what this is about, what they wanted to create. Because it's next to this card that talks about what you left behind holds a secret, a seed of creation. I feel like somebody, and over here we have this card, whatever tradition or others expect of you, only be true to yourself. Somebody lied to themselves about what they wanted to create in their life. You could have maybe lied to yourself, Capricorn, about some work, about not some work, but about the work that you do, right? And you're like, oh, I don't want to do that anymore. The new year starts, or that could be the case here. And it can be somebody who left you behind as well, whatever, And now they're like, oh no, Capricorn, I want that playful situation back with Capricorn because the Sea Witch is here and she's about childlike behavior. Yeah, she's wearing this top I used to have, like, yeah, wait, wow, very cute here. Okay, let's see what else. And we have the Nine of Swords. It's a worry card. And here we have the Ace of Wands, and that is about creating something new and beautiful and inspiring. And this is a very cool reading because somebody wakes up to something or they realize, or just, yeah, it is an awesome reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Check out the description box. I'm doing a lot of twin flame readings these days. Yeah, check that out. And please like, share, and subscribe. Capricorn is really helping me to, help to continue to bring these forward with the YouTube algorithm, and also hit the little bell if you want to be uploaded or notified of my uploads. I'm always going a little fast at the end of the reading. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here.